you hear it like continue to grind as like it's like pushing the sarcophagus lid to the side.
What's Norman doing?
What the fuck is Norman doing?
I guess I'm just like intently staring at this.
All right.
I've done good.
I run up and grab him and pull him back.
Okay.
For her,
Yeah.
and pull her back.
So you fucking grab Norman, just like hurl her backwards.
Yeah.
This thing leaps out of the sarcophagus, and it's like a
bitch!
It appears to be a skeleton of some sort of humanoid creature, but you're not sure which. The skull's a lot longer, like the jaw's sharper and longer than it would be in a human.
Oh, I saw this
And,
play. It's the 4th Indiana Jones play.
Never saw it.
I don't mean longer as in the cranium is longer.
Okay.
I mean longer as in like the jaw and everything seems distended. And
It's
stretched.
like Wolf, but worse.
Yeah. Well, a good shitty wolf.
Yeah. Knockoff Wolf.
Knockoff wolf.
Wolf 2. This time
And,
it's bad.
Like the finger bones seem longer, like the phalanges. The whole thing just kind of seems like it is a humanoid race you don't recognize which.
You take a human and you stretch it good.
Yeah, its teeth are sharp.
This is
Can
the
I kind
girl
of try to,
from the
like-
hit play Willy Wonka and the
Oh, jeez.
Chocolate
Oh,
Factory.
jeez.
Not that
Can I
bad.
kind of like use all my dope necromantic arts that I know about and like try to figure out how the shit like what's this thing's whole deal?
So what you'd imagine it is some kind of animated skeleton.
Yeah. Anyway,
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
can I try and figure out what it wants?
Hey, what do you want?
It answers that by it's a surprise round. Roll initiative.
I mean, I'd say it probably would be because we're all like ready.
It's surprising us.
I'm the other
17,
way
that's
around.
monkey.
Oh.
Yeah, that's yours.
Anyway, I got an 18.
I got a
I got a nat 20.
15.
18?
Evan.
Yeah, 17, I say.
Okay.
What? I
In that case, you all go before
I know, I
it.
know.
So nice job.
job,
Norman,
team.
what do you do?
So I'm going to use my free action to telepathy Jared and be like, are undead immune to psychic damage? Are immune to like psychic soul damage?
Would I know this? I feel like I would know this actually.
Lore Keeper Evan Jones.
I don't know either, so
I don't memorize damage resistances and immunities because that's meta.
yeah. Anyway, I have to look this spell.
Luckily, I don't know how to read, so I
Yeah,
can't read that.
I'm Jared, 19. I've never read anything in my life.
Do you want me to look it up or do you have it?
No, we good. Okay. Yeah, you'd know that it can.
Can take damage?
Yes.
Yeah.
Why are you looking at me?
I
It's
was
good.
Talking to Will.
It's
You-
good.
Okay,
Yep,
so
it can take damage from that.
Okay, got it. So I'd like to cast energy beam on it with thunder damage. So make a dexterity saving throw for it.
Okay.
Hey, would I know some of the things that the undead are like immune to?
That's gonna be a failure on his part.
Okay.
Would I know that?
Probably.
So he takes the skeleton takes 3 thunder damage.
Okay.
And then I'm just going to like get my use my bonus action to get my glow sticks ready.
Okay.
Yeah, real quick. I'm gonna need you to tell me some of that stuff before I
Wait,
make my
how
moves,
much
'cause,
thunder
like,
damage?
3.
in character, I would know this.
Well, you have to ask when I spot.
Alright,
Who's up next?
oh, it's me,
Those
isn't
20.
it? And then I'm 18.
Yes.
I'm gonna cast mage armor on myself.
Do so.
That's a good
It's a sexy look.
Yeah. So I'm doing that now, and that's what I do.
Nicely done.
Now I'm a spicy and protected boy.
You can't just say that.
I can just say that. Anyway, it's your turn, Penelope.
Moin.
Not
Um,
anymore!
I'm not sure if I want to use anything serious on this.
Cantrips.
Yeah, we're just gonna cast Ray of Frost.
Okay.
23.
That's gonna hit. Good roll.
2.
Okay.
Not so good roll.
It's alright.
Okay,
It kind of hisses in pain as its joints kind of freeze together.
your boy Helga. She's
Mhm.
gonna run up. War pick Warhammer
Okay. Holy shit, dude.
combo.
So buff.
That's a numbers. I got a +6, so that's a 24 and a 15.
Okay. Yeah. I think those are both gonna hit.
Okay, cool. 2d8 plus 4. That's 11 plus 8, 19.
Damage?
Yeah.
Dude, holy shit.
You just like kill it.
Yeah, you just like hit this thing once and it like looks all stunned, and you hit it the other time and it just falls apart. Man, what the fuck? Alright.
Why are you so powerful?
Feats.
We're only 3rd level.
Yeah, you just fucking
Dual wielder
annihilate.
feat.
Dual wielder feat is really OP. If you
The
can
power
do this.
of the variant human.
Yes,
Yeah, I got the
fucking smash
observant
this
feat,
bad
and I
boy
feel
to
stupid
smithereens.
now.
Oh, that feels
But
good,
that's
boys.
That's actually like role play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even though that's also
also
role play.
roleplay,
so-
Yeah. However, like it does. Apparently, we don't use passive perception, so I'm not sure if it's
Dog.
No,
useful.
imagine using passive perception.
Dabbed
Right.
on.
See, I always thought
Got 'em.
observant should add 5 to regular perception as well.
Yeah.
That would be
No
really
DM,
OP.
But no DM uses passive perception.
I always forgot, like when I was DMing, I always forgot passive perception was a thing.
Yeah.
Imagine knowing what passive perception is.
I would use passive perception if they got observant, but if they didn't, then no.
Yeah. Anyway,
Okay, so... Yeah, you just fucking annihilate it with one mighty swing of your warhammer,
Nice.
and it kind of just crumbles to little bone shards.
I'm gonna stand there in a combination of shock and awe.
Helga's
Yeah,
just going to
there's
carry
all,
us.
Yeah.
So if you guys... Are you all looking in the sarcophagus, or...?
Yeah.
So you find a couple things in there. You find a sapphire necklace. And,
I picked that bad boy up.
yeah, understandable. And you also find a gold ring.
I'm taking that shit. And I'm gonna roll an Arcana check to see if it's magical.
I'm gonna help you on that.
Can one of you check this out?
I look at it. What
Oh,
is
you're
it?
gonna help me?
Sapphire necklace?
Wow.
I'm a
Guess you
halfling.
got a 6.
Nicely done.
Alright, much better. 21.
Alright, so, you kind of do this thing where you, in order to detect magic, you'll, like, kind of clear your mind and, like, let yourself, like, relax and feel the flow of the arcane energy around you, and, like, but this time, you do that and it's just, like, everywhere.
Right now you're just like, holy
it's
shit,
like-
skeleton.
It's like trying to listen for someone, like, saying something in a room full of talking. Like, it's just, like, overwhelming enough that you can't, like, really tell exactly where all the arcane energy is coming from. If you had to guess, you'd say this wasn't enchanted in any way, but, like, it's tough. It's very magical in here.
Can I just look it over for, like, any signs of runic? Maybe, like, underneath the gem, not, like, pry it off, but look like, see if it was...
Refractive.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
It looks like a gem. I mean,
Okay.
It looks like kind of an old gem. Like,
Hey.
yeah.
Yes.
Maybe it doesn't
look,
have the luster it used to.
look at this ring for me.
Alright, I would say that this is mundane, but
Oh,
I will
well,
check
that's
it when we are out of Colossi
Okay.
Forest.
I'll put it in my pack.
Alright, I check this one as well.
Okay, I'd like to help you.
Oh,
20.
Yeah, same thing, but you'd guess that it wasn't enchanted. It just looks like someone was buried with this.
Probably
Did our
mine
main man,
as well.
did our
Put
wizard,
it on.
did he give us food?
No.
Actually, I'm not.
alright.
I'd like to make a
I am
history
gotta-
check on these two
I gotta
artifacts
eat a
and the
ration.
skeleton.
Oh yeah, mark down a ration.
Oh, right.
Oh yeah, mark down a ration. Maddie, is it okay if I do a history check on this?
No. Yeah.
Okay. Down to 2 rations.
Okay, I'm gonna do a history check on like the general sarcophagus,
can lend you some
the two
rations.
artifacts,
Nice.
and the skeleton to see if it
Yeah,
has
sure,
any
go for it.
reference. So that's
Can you bring
That's a
back an
9.
undead you kill?
I don't think so.
I rolled a 9 on my history check.
All right. Yeah, I don't think you know anything about this.
Okay.
It seems like a weird, antiquated civilization that you're
Okay.
just not privy to.
Okay. Are there any doors in the room?
The one you
No.
came in through.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, fuck, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, y'all are looking, like, just kind of around the room. You notice that Jared's kind of shimmering with light. He's just got, like, this, like, thin coating of light over him, and what you realize it is, it's mage armor. But, it's, like, a lot brighter than it generally is, and it's kind of, like, shimmering with this, this energy, and you realize it's probably the, just the sheer magic saturation in here makes everything a lot more flashy.
Are there any of those whack crystals around?
Yes, actually.
How much?
Probably should have mentioned that. There's, like, a lot.
Okay.
It's just kind of like this crust of them over a lot of surfaces.
Okay, can I like break
Oh, you're
some
right.
off and like store it?
I don't
Give
know
me a
why you would
survival
want
check.
that.
I cast mage armor on myself as
Everything has
Alright,
use
you
if,
look a
you,
little dope
if,
as
you,
well.
if you're creative enough.
Make it into a dust and throw
Helga-
it at magic users
Helga
you hate.
and the old glow stick gang.
Yeah.
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 If like a magic user can like cast magic, like
Any
like,
magic you.
Like, if a sorcerer used meta magic and, like, silent, and you can, like, put these handcuffs on it to stop it or something.
Do you think you could? It's fucking crystal. You can't make it into goddamn handcuff.
Sure you can.
I feel
I
like you
completely-
can melt
If
it.
you're creative enough.
Can you melt crystal?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so,
Crystal's rock.
Yeah.
I feel like on the one hand,
Like it's got to get real hot, but you can melt pretty much
Like crystal's a lot
anything.
stronger
Yeah,
than
well,
most.
it's
Like
melting
can't you,
point
like,
of
put a
birds.
turn it into a dust, add some adhesive, and make a makeshift...
I feel like you could just
something that way?
cast it. You could
Yeah.
probably just
Pour
cast
that
it.
shit
Yeah,
into like
that's
somebody's drink, and if they're a magic user, they just fucking die.
Okay,
don't
so I
think
rolled a
that-
19 on
I
my
think it would be
survival
like,
check.
ow, my stomach,
on your
hurty wordy.
19.
Yeah, you're able to, I think, get like a
No.
decent amount of stuff. on
Okay, what do I write in my inventory?
it. Right,
Oh, sorry. No, I
see.
cannot do that in the Russian
Um,
accent.
Oh,
my
my stomach
stomach,
hurty
hurty wordy.
Oh, God, I hate you.
So bad.
We're leaving that in.
Right handful of Tellurite crystal.
I got this dope ass ring.
How do you spell it?
T-E-L-U-R-I-T.
damage. What? I can write down my damage. Nice.
It is in big red
Okay.
font.
Okay, so I guess we go back through the door. And is that the only door in the hallway?
Yeah,
Okay.
Okay. So
Can
we
I
have
make
to go
an
back the way we came.
investigation
back to the
check?
amphitheater, yeah.
Can I make any investigation check to see if there's any secret doors?
Yeah, sure.
So I rolled 18 plus investigation, so 18 plus 4, 22.
You notice that one of the, I mentioned that it was all, like, these smooth blocks that kind of fit together seamlessly. You notice that one has a more noticeable seam. Like in the wall.
So I'd like to see if I can, like, mess with that block or even pull it out.
Alright, you're gonna try to, like, just push it.
Yeah.
Give me a strength check.
I have a +1 to this. So 9.
Great.
And nothing happens. You just push it so hard.
I'm
Hey,
going to be
Helga.
like, Helga, there's a block here that seems to be, like, more loose than the other
Out of
blocks.
place.
Okay, like, do you want me to push it or pull it?
Push it.
Okay. I go over to that bad boy, and oh boy, do I push it. Big roll.
I'd like
It's
to
gonna
help
be,
you on that.
Thank
Wait.
you.
How much do you think it would weigh?
A bit. Quite a bit. You
I
can't
don't-
tell how far back it goes.
Okay.
I don't think mold earth would work on it because it's not loose.
I was
dirt.
thinking catapult.
Oh.
What?
I think it's a bit more than 3 pounds.
Bro.
It's up to
Get
5.
to the trebuchet.
So I'm getting help from old wiry boy.
Yeah,
Oh, that's much better. That's a 21.
Alright, so I think your strength combined, you guys are able to. Oh, just so you know, there's a napkin going on behind you. You guys are able to just, like, shove that bad boy out of the way.
Oh,
And,
so
It's
good.
not my
push it. And
napkin.
you hear it, like, falls with a crash back into whatever, like, chambers behind it.
I'd like to like
pick
look
up-
through
I-
It's
it.
very dark.
I get my torch back and I.
Is that still lit?
Alright.
I
yeah,
have
it
dark
is.
vision.
Yeah, I
so
just threw it on the
Oh yeah,
ground.
I'm just gonna look in
Yeah,
there with my eyes.
You guys can see it's a
I'm gonna stab you.
chamber decorated in intricate mosaics.
What kind of mosaics?
Like, not abstract. Like, it, like, shows. Are you, like, climbing in?
I'm just looking.
Yeah, you
I'm
can't
not
really
going
make,
in
You can't
that
really make
shit.
it out from here.
Okay.
Is there like, so there's like an actual entrance into this room, right?
Yeah.
Like, okay.
You can
I'm-
climb through this hole that you've put.
Yeah, I'm gonna like how like what dimensions of said hole?
I'd say about, like,
I crawl through.
Like
yeah,
you
I
just
walk through.
yeah.
Yeah.
like 4x4.
Yeah,
like, I kind
about-
of like I.
4x4.
Okay, I guess you
I'm
walk
gonna-
through and then.
I
how
want to
about
strut through with style.
how about
Okay.
we two crawl first and then you strut in?
It's just a house.
No, I
for
strut
you.
in.
Okay, you
This
strut
is,
in.
this
I
is
can
just a,
just walk
This
back
is just
out.
a normal hallway for you.
Yeah.
We probably have
this
to
is
lift you up
roomier
onto
than
the
my.
thing, though.
This is roomier
This is
than
your
my
house.
house.
So you all head into the little chamber?
Yep.
Yep.
Alright, so, now that you're in here, you can see like, this, like, the firelight flickers against this, like, kind of slick mosaic. And it's just like, wait, lean your head in. Alright, sorry, I had to slap him. So, it's just like this kind of, you threw me off my groove. This like, intricate mosaic depicting what looks like kind of like a legendary battle scene.
Okay.
Like, there's all these, kind of like, long-looking people.
Okay.
And they're going to war against an army of, like, you imagine humans, but they're in full body armor, so you can't really tell. And it's just kind of, like, depicted in that kind of, like, tableau way, where it's not necessarily going for realism, but
Just kind of all of it's happening at once.
Yeah, exactly.
What do
Like-
these long boys look like?
Like
Are they like skeleton?
None of you guys have ever really seen an elf up close. They remind you a little of elves. They're just like kind of like long-looking people with long ears, and they're like a little like ethereal.
It's kind of like some
I've
sort of
never met
ancient
an elf in Astaria.
No. You've probably seen them.
Never actually met
Elves
one.
very much keep to themselves.
How about in my book Anatomy of the World? Looking at this, does the anatomy kind of remind me of elves?
It reminds you of elves.
What
yeah.
about the
I mean, I also know
skeleton?
this.
The same in like extended anatomy?
Hey, I would have known this too.
If you were to guess, you'd guess it was some kind of like subcategory of elf. But
Okay.
seeing as none of you guys have ever really interacted with an elf in a meaningful way,
Do,
and like it's not like you've ever like seen one of their bodies the same way you've seen a human's body.
It's like
Do,
supposedly I
we
have an
know,
elf in my family, but it's
do you
not
know how
like
old this
You
temple
don't.
is? If
No.
it's
Nope. No
Sup-
one does.
buried
Supposedly.
underground?
No one does.
I would
no,
say
no, I
that
mean, it's not like it's true.
temple.
Like,
A few thousand years.
Yeah.
I don't know. It
It's
is.
like elves live really long.
Yes, but also underground temple does not make for good access. But maybe it was above ground and fell.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Did old Asterix tell us like
Yeah,
how
he did
old?
mention. He thinks it like it's at least a couple centuries old.
Okay. I'd like to make a history check on the mosaic.
All right. Oh, I forgot to mention. Well, I didn't forget to mention. I just never finished describing it. So, center of the mosaic, in the middle of this battleground, there's an illustration of one of these like these kind of elves holding up their hands in like a kind of magical way, and there's like this this gem between them that's just like radiating this intense light.
The gem of God.
The gem of God.
Okay. History check. Here we go.
In
I have
his
a
hands
plus
of
6.
elf.
I roll a 9.
Yeah, you don't really recognize the scene, but you imagine this is something that, like, if these are indeed elves, then their history very rarely intersects with your own. That's the kind of thing about elves. They live a very long time, they very much keep to themselves, and don't really integrate into other societies.
Okay.
Can I?
So it's entirely possible that some big historical shit did go down here and you just never heard of it.
Can I like take the mosaic apart one by one and then put it in my bag so I can bring it back?
It covers
Literally
up, like,
piece
4
by
whole
piece.
walls.
And
Okay.
it's like part of the wall.
Yeah.
Can I
Like,
do a history
what?
check trying to call maybe any obscure books that
This
I
is
read
how
in
we
the
get
library?
Yeah.
this is how we get curses and stuff, and I don't really want to be part of that.
History, I don't know.
Can I kind
what
of try to like
history is.
rack my brain and see if I've heard like
Fif-
anything
15.
I'll
about?
make a history check if you want to.
Yeah.
15.
Okay, just a second.
Let's go, Helga the history buff.
That's a
7.
that's 6 plus 5.
You're not getting it.
That's a 21.
What do you get?
That's a 21.
Yeah, I
sorry.
got
Oh, 21? That's
Yeah.
right. Oh, 16 plus 5.
I'm
Alright.
trying to do math and my brain isn't working.
Understandable. So, with your 21, I think you do recall a story. You don't remember where you heard it, but, like, you assume it was probably back
my
during your
aunts.
schooling.
Yeah.
There was tale of, like, a great elven sorcerer who, like, channeled energy from another plane in order to, like, annihilate a whole army of their adversaries.
I
Huh.
vaguely kind of sketched the rough outline of this tale.
You recall that, like, you think it was some sort of morality tale? Like, once again, you have no idea where you heard this. You just, like, straight up don't remember. Maybe, like, because you never took a mythology class.
I
but,
didn't
like,
take any no.
yeah.
Okay.
You didn't take a mythology class, so you're not really sure where you heard this, but, like, you think it was some sort of morality tale of, like, the folly of, like,
Yeah.
trying to, like, go for absolute power, because you vaguely recall that, like, the pinnacle of the tale was, like, this great sorcerer in their hubris creates this gem that can, like, level whole armies and accidentally, in the process, like, kills, like, half of their own forces.
Okay.
And it eventually led to, like, the, like, complete destruction of their kind of, like, clan and their subgroup.
Okay.
So the whole idea was, like,
Know when to stop.
yeah, exactly, like, violence only, like, destroys both sides, essentially, was kind of the moral of that.
Okay.
You assumed it was just kind of like a...
Just generic tale.
Fairy
You didn't really
tale,
think
but,
that like it was
I mean,
a real
hey.
thing.
Do you
Yeah.
tell us about it?
Of course, I literally
Okay.
just said this is what I say out loud to the
I
group.
imagine he says it aloud.
Okay.
No, I just think about it
It would be
real
very
hard.
funny if you did it. He's like, yeah, guys, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Yeah,
You
I
always
do
have
say
to
that
be
out loud.
sure.
Are there any doors in this room?
No.
Wait, real quick. There's
It
a
looks like
spider.
a
He just caught something. And is wrapping it up.
Oh,
That's so cool.
you're gonna have to edit this out of the audio, but I want to see this bad boy.
Ooh. I've never seen a spider like that before.
Oh, that's so cool. cool.
Yeah, he is wrapping it up.
He's got a massive butt.
No!
Don't touch his butt. That's
No,
harassment.
leave him alone.
Stop touching his butt.
That's sexual harassment.
Sucking
His big butt boy.
Sucking his. Oh, you big butt boy.
We're just watching a spider just eat.
Yeah, he's trying to have a meal.
Yeah, let's leave him alone. We're intruding on a private moment.
How would you feel if some guy just came in and
Honored.
Well, it's like a giant
I don't
titan.
know. Oh, look, I've never actually seen like this
The
in
actual
person.
rabbit.
Yeah.
So cool.
I
Drop a
want
beat.
my wild magic to explode.
What?
I want my wild magic to explode.
Does it happen with a cantrip or just like
Only spells.
only spells that consume
Maddie.
spell slots?
Get me down with that beat. Right now. Put it down
Good
with your
thing
feet.
I don't have spells.
I'm not even a wild magic sorcerer.
That's fair.
Oh,
I am innately magical, unlike other mystics.
No, you're not. Oh,
Liz
never
needs
mind.
racket.
Unlike
He's
other
tired.
mystics,
You don't
darn.
eat
The
this
key
green bug after
thing in
eat,
that
eat,
sentence.
eat. Wait, we're not eating D&D. I don't know what I'm saying anymore.
Yeah,
We play
other mystics go like I meditate under a tree for 36 days straight with no food, and that's how I got my powers.
Has
Me,
8 legs.
I was born with them.
Hey, Will, MC Will.
Alright
That.
then.
MC Will.
Just like me.
MC Will, you're really
You don't know that.
There
I
he
don't
goes.
know that. No one knows that.
Exactly.
good.
I just
Fire,
thought
no.
wizards
Hanging up
have
his
some
food.
magic in
He's
them.
gonna lay it out and jerk it up and then get us in the groove.
Nick was rapping.
I noticed.
Okay, does the mosaic room have any doors?
No, it looks like it's just like walled off for some reason. You don't know why. It looks like a
We can't let that ever see the light of day.
I'm
You
all
imagine this is like a private area in somewhere?
okay.
Does the sarcophagus room have any other doors or
Nick,
just the
you're
double
not, you're not
doors?
sampling your rat?
No, the sarcophagus room had one door to the left and one door to the right.
Alright.
No, not the sarcophagus room, the auditorium.
Yeah.
The auditorium, yeah.
Probably should have brought that somewhere. Oh.
Is this kind of a relatively accurate representation? Question mark.
Yeah.
All right. I'm trying to map it.
Okay.
But
Maddie?
Old cartographer Jones.
Maddie?
yeah. Well, I think
I'd like to make an
this is-
investigation
Penelope
check
is
to
just
see
walking
like,
with her
there are any
notebook.
remnants of a door around.
No.
No? Okay.
Yeah.
No need to
Not
make
gonna
a
make
check.
your roll. No.
Okay.
All right.
So is there like anything else in this room, or was like it's just mosaic walls?
Yeah, it's just mosaic walls. It looks like the entire purpose just became this mosaic. You don't know why I was hidden away, but
Okay.
Huh.
here it is.
We should probably tell Genericus the Wise about this.
His name's Astrolabe.
Astrolabe.
His name was Abstinence, guys. Come on.
I do believe it was
Okay, well, after we get out of this tomb, we'll tell,
Azarath.
after we get out of this
Not
tomb,
that.
we'll tell
Azarath.
Nope, not. You're getting further.
Maybe
His
it's
name was
my early.
Aprak.
Yeah, it's Ape Rack. It's
Somewhere.
abstinence. I told you guys it's abstinence.
after we get out, we'll tell Abalone everything. Okay.
Alright, okay. So you guys
Astarath.
Yeah.
Astra.
All
There
right.
you
Nice.
go.
Just
Okay.
like Actalog.
Yes.
No,
Just like Actalog.
Just like Actalog.
Code a tip.
I don't think the
Actalog.
viewers know what Actalog
They
is.
don't. What they
Wait,
will.
yeah, I think we did
They
describe
will.
Actalog.
Actalog's the is a very sexy god.
He's the fear. No, we already did have this conversation.
Yeah,
He's the
yeah.
deity of
fear.
fear, suffering.
All in all, a really great guy to invite to your local dance parties. So
He's a fun guy.
Originally his name was Octalog, so I made a
Shut
joke
up.
about him managing
Shut up.
8 blogs.
No, I thought it was a little, close enough.
yeah.
Anyway, it's Actalog. Thank you.
The thing is,
Thank you.
it's Octalog in my heart.
It's Octalog of our
know you're
hearts.
always-
So what's going on in this tomb?
Yeah.
Y'all heading back to the auditorium?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so, so let me tie back my hair. So y'all head back to the auditorium, and you see where the big smashed statue is on the ceiling, and are you guys proceeding through the other door?
Mhm.
Yep.
Okay. So you enter into another, long-ish hallway. There's one door on the left, one door on the right, and one door at the end.
Okay.
First right, nothing but light. Second
Pretty
left,
long
first
hallway.
right, for theft.
Let's just go. Yeah, let's go through the left one.
Alright.
You know, well,
You
this
guys
is gonna
all
get us in
die.
trouble
I'm
one
really
day.
sorry.
Holding out my torch, I push the door open.
Alright, so this one, it's got a book Like just like a book
Just
on
one.
a plinth in the very center of the room. Yeah, just
Okay.
one.
Yeah, don't touch
I,
that!
Is it
I
like
kind of
a-
like wave the torch around, like looking around.
Yeah.
I like
Do
to
I
say-
see anything?
I'm gonna
I
roll
to
like
say,
a traps.
"Ooh, book," and run up and grab it.
No!
Oh,
Wait!
jeez.
See if
Do
it's
you?
tra-
He
Well-
said it. He said it.
I have a passive perception of 18, so I don't know.
He said it.
I'm not in the room
You
yet.
said it.
Yeah.
He said
Yeah,
it.
I am
I'm
not in
doing
the
it
room
then.
yet.
All right.
You guys hear Norman going like, "Ooh, books!"
Yeah,
and
I
run
am-
up.
I am-
Also,
Wait.
I should mention it's very echoey in here. Just like,
I love-
How large is this room?
this one, the book one.
Yeah.
I'd say it's fairly large, probably 20 by 30.
All right. How big is this? Like a big old tome? Like how big is this?
It's a
bad boy?
very big and thick tome.
Nice.
Oh, we're gonna establish a character trait for Jared right now,
Mhm.
because I just realized that this is a concept that I should not pass up. Jared's scared of the dark. And that's why...
Oh, that's really good.
Yeah.
Okay, Jared's scared of the dark. So,
I did establish that Norman was very impulsive. Okay.
there you go. So, Norman just sprints towards this book with wild abandon. Your foot lands on one of the, blocks making up the floor, and you hear a click. What do you do?
God damn it!
Oh, by the way, I'm standing outside the room sketching it.
Sure you are! Okay, you're all standing outside of the room, I guess.
I mean, we already established.
We really have to establish these things earlier, guys.
Yeah, I know, but I
mean,
was
we
too
already
busy
established
drawing
I'm in the
it.
room.
Okay.
I'm saying it right
Alright,
now.
I'll
I was
clear.
in the room.
You're
Yeah.
a real one. You hear a
Ah.
click. What do you both do?
Can I like make like
I-
a quick investigation check to see if like there's anything
Nah,
happening?
you got a split second here, my friend.
Okay, so I'm
I'm
just like
gonna kinda-
reactively like crouch.
I like try and jump back as quick, like as fast as possible.
Through the door?
Like yeah. I
How
try.
far are you from the door?
I mean, I probably walked in a good 10 feet. So
Alright.
like, cause I was like looking around, you know. So
I'll say that you, miss the brunt of the impact as you hear this, like, thunk. And, just like, as a bunch of darts shoot out of the wall. How tall are you, Norman?
can I make a dex
So
save?
I'm as tall as Norman is as tall as you, so 5'2".
Damn, you gotta really call it out there.
Alright, yeah, my manlet
Um.
status on full display.
We established this in the first episode, I think.
Um,
That's true. Short.
So
short
can I roll a dex save?
yeah. You both you
Nice.
roll a dex save.
Why 2?
Because I get an advantage on dex saves versus traps.
Manlet right. Manlet right.
You know what I know, okay? I got an 11.
I got a
Good
12.
Alright, well, yeah, I don't think that's gonna be enough. I'd say that because you're like near the entrance, you're able to miss the brunt of the impact, but Norman, you feel like multiple like sharp I don't know what the word is,
Darts.
you just feel
Pinpricks?
darts. Yeah, you feel like multiple pinpricks across your body, and then for a second you feel numb,
Welcome to the world of
and then you feel
acupuncture.
woozy.
Do I make a Constitution saving throw?
Make a constitution. Actually, you too, Helga. Constitution save.
Helga fucking
Yeah, you
dies.
don't feel quite as much, but you also feel like
No, no
5.
damage.
Ooh, that's a
Anyway.
nat 20, baby.
Alright, yeah, you're able to just pull these things out immediately.
You're powerful.
It's like little darts. You're able to pull these things out immediately and you don't feel anything.
Nice.
5.
What you feel is you feel this weird staticky buzz in your head, and then you feel numb and cold, and then you fall unconscious.
Can I
face.
run
I-
over?
Yeah, I'm gonna run over to old Norman, kind of brush as many of the things off of him as possible. Not,
Her.
her. I stay specific. But I'm careful. I don't
Oh,
want to
yeah,
step
you're not
on
just
anything.
yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna brush
This is meta. They're not gonna release anything after
Okay.
the party.
I'm brushing a bunch of the things off her just so I can get her over my shoulder to run out of the room.
Okay.
And then we're
Yeah.
I'm already pulling out my healer's kit, you know?
Okay.
Is it like
I,
Norman is
I lie her-
stable
I lie her
but
down.
unconscious?
You want to check?
Yeah,
Yeah.
medicine
Yeah.
check.
Okay. I lie her down.
I guess
in front of the
Will,
doorway.
I think Jared's helping, isn't he?
Yeah, I'm
Jared?
Are
definitely
you helping
helping.
me? Or?
Yeah, I'm helping you, I think.
Alright.
So,
So 16. Okay, so it would be.
Eric, check Discord.
okay.
Discord.
Oopsies.
Fuck off.
I'm sorry, I've been waiting to make that joke.
21.
Alright, hold up, sorry. Gotta find.
Okay.
So it's a 21? Yeah,
Mhm.
you can tell that she seems stable,
Alright.
but completely unresponsive.
My
you-
Discord doesn't seem
Do
to
I know
have
what kind of
anything.
poison this is? Like with my knowledge of plants?
I haven't sent it
Oh,
yet.
sorry.
Okay.
Like it. with my knowledge of like poisonous plants and stuff, would I be able to kind of
Hold up, we
deduce
got
what
Tony impending. Nope, we're good.
what kind of plant might cause
Not a
this?
plant.
Not a plant.
I mean,
Okay.
like, actually, I don't think you'd be able to tell, because you can't
Okay.
really tell what's going on here, but, like, when I say not a plant, it's like you can't immediately...
It's
There's
like-
1,000 plants this could be, but, like...
Only
you know,
one way to find
like,
out
if
as I
it's
reach for my
anything.
scalpel.
Oh no.
You could dissect the darts, I guess, and then like look at the trace thing.
Or I could dissect you.
Don't dissect Norman, come on.
You just like
This is
pluck
not-
out one of my eyes and dissect
Don't
it.
dissect her. Helga says in her voice.
What is fun with that then? Also, but I don't pull out my scalpel in the first place.
Oh, okay.
So would scalpel count as a dagger?
I'd say, sure.
I feel like it would do less though. Cause
I feel like it'd do 1 damage because it kind
It's,
of
like, very small.
Very small, but it's super sharp.
That's a cool rogue concept. Now that I think about
It's
it.
Rogue Doctor.
Yeah.
I mean,
So you guys are, like, cradling Norman's unconscious body, trying to get her back out, and you hear, like, this weird, like, thrumming, I think is the only way I could describe it. You just feel like, you hear this weird, like,
From where?
coming from Norman.
Hmm.
And
don't
it's
like that.
it's just,
Arcana
like,
check.
She's
Arcana check.
Guys,
Arcana check.
guys, she's
Sure.
filled with bees.
Filled with bees.
Well, no, that's a 19 plus 5.
Nat 20!
Yay!
Nicely done. It's coming from her face.
Cut it off. No.
Cut off her face! Yeah, and it just
What?
sounds like you actually, with your 20, what you can tell is that you've never heard this before. This is like, you don't
Norman fucking dies.
Interesting.
know. Okay.
If it's what I think it is, then
Norman.
You're
fuck-
not dying, don't worry.
Can I look
Not
at the
yet.
face more closely?
Yeah,
and
can we,
kind
like,
of poke
lean
at
in,
it?
like, you
Is
know...
it-
Okay.
Like,
so-
I need you to, like, picture this. Like, Norman's
Yeah.
unconscious body is, like,
I mean,
here.
Penelope,
And then we're just, like, on either side leaning
Yeah.
in. Like, it's a very
Um,
comedic shot.
I have
Penelope
my-
did roll a nat 20.
Opening the mouth,
I have
getting
my-
like
Yeah.
the dentist
Opening the
tools,
mouth?
Like, you
yeah,
know,
like we're
like a
we're,
flashlight,
we're
you
looking
know.
at
You don't see
everything
anything
like
in the mouth.
I
up
have-
the
It's the
nose,
eyes,
into
boys.
the- oh,
I'm looking.
eyes,
I'm looking around, standing like on guard while this is going.
Alright, you're
I'm
looking
gonna
at
kind
her
of, like...
eyes.
I'm gonna go,
Yeah.
like that.
We're examining the face.
Okay, so you pull open the eyes?
Yeah.
Alright, so
Just
you,
one.
you open one of the eyes, it's like,
Bees.
it's just bees. And it's not their voices. It's not your friends' voices.
Okay.
So, if you guys could be considered friends.
Oof.
Sorry, that would be bad for the audio. I just sent Eric a message. So what you see when you pull open the eyelid is like just this bizarre sight. You've never seen anything like it before. The eye is just like whipping around at like 100 miles an hour, just like spinning and spinning and just like moving wildly and erratically. It's like REM sleep times 1,000. It's just like moving and like
Too much.
yeah, it's just like rotating and spinning like out of control. It's just like
I'm gonna
incredibly
kind of
fast.
like let go.
You can fix her, right, guys?
Well, I mean, a nat 20 Arcana check does really help a lot with figuring what this is, right?
We
I don't know if you can-
know.
You've got no fuck.
I
you rolled a
have
nat
no
20.
fucking idea.
I admire that, but you've never
Yeah.
seen anything like it's just
I
like the eyes are just like
understand,
whipping
yeah.
around really fast, just like moving incredibly erratically and just spinning. And weird thing, spinning 360 degrees.
Yeah.
Is this kind of like a seizure, or is it just like...
I
You've never
think
seen,
we're
you've
just
never seen seizures like this
before. I think we're just going to have to carry him. I'm
Carry
sorry.
her?
I don't know why I said that. I was thinking very clearly her, and then my mouth said the other thing.
Maybe...
I'm sorry, Norman. I did not mean to misgender you like that.
Alright, so, what is his face, wizard guy?
Azrath?
Yeah.
Azrath.
Astra.
Easter Island.
Abstinence? Go on.
Abstract?
Astrath said her body was constructed, or poorly at that.
But that could have just been the weirdly shitty illusion. With an A. Illusion.
Okay.
Not
I
illusion with an
guess.
I.
But if it is true that...
It didn't actually strike you as literal.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
I mean, it might have been. You don't know.
Yes, well, if we go off that concept and say that no muscle is attached to the eye, this could cause
I mean,
the
yeah, but
360.
I don't really think that's our biggest problem right now. I think our biggest problem right now is that she's fucking unconscious, and we need to get out of this temple alive.
Hmm.
You keep hearing it like. Vroom, 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 vroom. and then it just starts slowing down.
Hmm.
And are you guys doing anything medicinally?
I'm gonna just try to
We have
like.
2 doctors, and so far they've looked at her, and
That's what doctors do best.
I'm gonna try and just like figure out.
she sat in a waiting room
anything
for
I can
5
do.
hours.
Do you have any like healing potions? You can maybe dump one down the throat.
I dump half a healing potion down her throat.
She drowns in healing potion.
Hey, we know how to make a lady swallow thing. That's not how. No, I'm so sorry.
You're going to
Got him.
Helium, if you will.
Helium.
Yeah.
You will.
Let me just, Mark,
Yeah.
what's the time code for that? I want to isolate that audio.
I'm gay, you heathen.
Okay.
So are you
William,
Uh,
you're going to helium, if you William.
Please
Alright.
kill me.
So I put half a
William.
healing
Yeah.
potion down
Her gullet.
Her gullet, yes.
Bad
Her
word.
gaping maw.
Oh no, that's somehow worse
Alright,
than what
so
I said.
you're gonna
No, it isn't.
Yeah.
start to like taper off and
Hmm.
get quieter, and the eyes just kind of like stop like being so erratic, and they just kind of like come back to rest where they are.
Down.
I can't. Okay.
Let's see.
They resume their normal eye position, where an eye should be.
That's good.
That's probably helpful.
Yeah, that might work.
That's generally what they're supposed to do.
Hey guys, you should probably start brushing some of those needles off her. It's probably not.
Did
You
we
know,
not?
With
I don't
my
think you like thoroughly cleaned them off.
with
No,
my
I just
expert
quickly did.
Okay.
acupuncture hands, I'd like to start removing the needles.
Yeah, alright, I don't think it takes you very long.
I'm definitely helping with this.
The book's still in there.
Back
Oh,
up.
did we not grab that?
Well, I was going to grab them, but I triggered a trap and died. And I didn't
Well,
die.
I'm
You didn't
gonna
die,
kind
you're
of-
fine.
I'm
Don't
gonna
be
like
dramatic.
not do what Norman just did, and I'm gonna check for traps as I start going in there. I'm gonna be big observant. I'm not proficient in this, but I'm gonna do it anyway. That's a 13.
Alright, so.
Also, I feel like since I'm already kind of aware that there's traps,
Okay.
yeah.
So, I think that what you are able to discern is that, the trap that was in here has already been sprung.
So
And
that's
I don't
kind of
think
it.
they were expecting anyone to get past it, so
Mhm.
you're probably fine, as far as you know.
So I am going over there.
You're
That's
continuing in.
yeah.
Alright, so you head to the book on the plinth in the center of the room, and it is open.
I'm gonna like.
To what page?
A page with an illustration on it.
I mean, I'm not looking at it yet, you heathen. I'm gonna check to see if
Page
that's
number
like.
420. Page number 420.
Cognito hazard?
Page number 420.
Yeah, effectively. I'm just trying to like see if like touching or looking at this book would kill me.
Okay, sure.
You know, it's like the book that
How are
lets
you
your
gonna
faces
test
off
that?
book.
Arcana check.
By looking at it.
I'm
and
gonna
touching
kind of
it.
try to see if I can feel its aura. You know what I mean? Align my chakras and sense it.
Sure, yeah.
Do I get to add anything to this?
I
Like
think
Arcana?
Arcana.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
Arcana.
that's a 15.
Alright, yeah, I think what you discern is that, like, despite, like, the trap, it's the kind of same issue, where it's so fucking magically inundated in here that you can't really tell what is and what isn't magical. But you get the feeling that it's not a mimetic kill agent, you'd probably survive.
How tall is the plinth?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd say it's about 4 feet tall.
Okay, so I'm gonna
Oof.
kind of
You'd
look.
be hoisted.
I'm gonna look at the
Yeah, I
book.
can hoist you away.
Helga puts you on her shoulder. No, I'm staying with Norman.
Yeah, me too.
Guitar gently book.
Fuck. So,
That's not how you spell illustration.
yeah, what?
Oh, I looked down at what I just wrote and I'm like, illustration spelled I-L-L-I, and I'm like, that's not how you spell illustration.
Agree to disagree.
No!
Illustration.
So you're
Illustration.
So you're just looking at the book to your heart's content then?
Yeah.
It isn't a script you do not recognize, but you do recognize that there are a good deal of, like, diagrams. Like, it's not all about, it doesn't seem like too text heavy. There's a lot of diagrams of magic circles, and there's a lot of diagrams of, like, what appear to be rituals.
I'm gonna take
Some
it.
kind of summoning ritual, or some kind
Check
of...
for traps.
Yeah, I'm gonna check for traps again.
You did just say you take it.
Mm.
Yeah, you
Although,
did.
didn't we already
True.
say that I was checking for traps? Did we not already establish I was
On the
doing that?
floor.
Yeah, sure.
Because I mean, like we're already like I know
Yeah,
the
you're
traps.
just being like
Wisdom
traps.
say.
Check the traps.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
checking for traps.
investigation, right?
Oh, good. I'm proficient in that. That's a 17 plus
Ooh.
5.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
no traps.
Yeet!
Alright, so you pick up the book.
Yoink!
There's also a couple illustrations in similar ilk of the mosaic.
What
you
should
saw.
I call this book in my inventory?
Whatever your little heart desires.
Fair enough. It's ritual.
book,
Yeah. Sex Moon 5.
Sex Moon 5.
What happened to the first 4?
We don't talk about that. Not since the accident.
Can I
the
look at the
incident.
script? Do I know it?
I mean, I haven't shown you the book yet.
You cannot look at it yet.
Are there any doors at the end of this room, or is it just like,
Yeah, there's a door at the end.
hey, y'all should get in here so we can progress. There's no more
I'm loving this.
There's no more traps.
I'm going to stay out here with.
So peaceful,
I'm
it's
going to
sweet.
stay out here with Norman.
Okay, I guess I'll come back to you then. And so I
Here,
do
how
that.
about you go? I'll stay here.
We're not
with
splitting the
Norman.
party.
Yeah.
Well,
All right.
I mean, you are.
there-
ranged
wait,
fighters,
were
so
there
you'd
more
stay in the
doors
back
in that-
lines just like
in
a
that-
general.
What,
Were there more doors in that room?
in the book room?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's one.
Yeah, that's
Oh.
why I was like,
Oh yeah.
get in here.
All
Yeah,
right.
just have
Okay.
fun.
Yeah. Let's go. I'm gonna put Norman over my shoulder.
Fireman carry, I love it.
All right.
So,
supposed to
Just
be-
drop her. She'll survive when we
Yeah.
fight.
y'all continuing
If I
down.
drop her
Yeah.
3 times.
Oh, I'm gonna kind of like
She dies. from
attempt
the
to
death
hand you the
saves.
Oh,
Can
God.
you read this? Do you recognize this?
No.
You do not recognize it.
Okay.
Actually,
I
does Helga
wonder if
recognize it?
Norman
No.
would recognize
Wait,
this.
Does it look like
should
a
put in-
magical script that I would have studied but needed a dictionary for?
Do I know any of these like,
you can just
circles?
put it in
Do
the
they look
book
like any
box.
circles I would have like seen or used?
You have.
Oh,
that.
the
it's in my
circles,
bag.
the magic circles?
Yeah, those ones.
You can, like, kind of, you know when you're, like, reading Spanish, and it's not vocabulary, you know, but, like, you can make out the roots. So it's like, this is probably talking about hair, you know?
Yeah.
I can't relate because I'm great at Spanish.
I can't relate because I'm learning Polish instead.
Oui,
Fair.
oui.
But,
Jean m'appelle.
C, apple.
Helga.
So, you know, I can't relate because I'm
Donde
really bad at
es
Chinese.
la
Yeah.
biblioteca?
Yeah, so, like, same kind of idea where
You
you can, like,
speak French.
Yeah.
when you're seeing these magic circles, you can kind of make out the metaphorical roots, like
Like what these
prefixes
would
and
probably
suffixes.
be.
Yeah, and once again, you can kind of discern that it's about something for either some kind of ritual to summon something, or maybe to open something, or like possibly to channel something.
Okay.
Maybe all three, maybe none.
Alright.
It's tough.
Shove that in my bag and let's get.
Going.
Yeah.
All right. Just gonna continue on through the room.
Yeah.
I love Norman just fucking chilling.
Well, I mean, we haven't established that Norman's wake up yet, so.
That's true.
Can I like get on your shoulders and examine Norman on your shoulders?
Like
Small
what?
one's probably
Sure. Sure you can, tiny doctor.
Can I see if this is kind of like disruption of magic in any way? Like
fine.
like
Is this,
arcane
throwing
is
off
kind
more
of
the
like
chakras?
You think
blocked
it's-
more or less.
I think
You
you know
don't think
actually
so?
think I think I'll just like hold her, just like kind of bridal carry.
I'll
You
like
can just
I'll
stand on her.
straddle her.
That's
Awful!
what a good visual. It's like you're carrying someone who's like with another person standing on top.
I'm imagining this right now, it's really great.
Yeah, you're
Don't
like a
worry,
human waiter carrying a human plate with a human dish on it.
And
Like,
they're just kind of standing next to this whole scene like,
walking. Yeah, so
same shit as always.
same shit. This is celestial plane.
You know,
So,
this image would be like a really great image to just like draw.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Great fan
very
art.
picturesque.
Will do.
Very fan art.
So yeah. Sorry, one second. Sorry,
It's a
problem
nice
solver.
ass-
Oh,
Mm.
Maddie, the straw
Nice
hat
ass
is still on Norman's head.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
That thing,
Yeah.
that thing is welded.
No, you
on.
got like a strap.
Oh,
You
yeah.
got one of those straps.
the
Like
little
a helmet.
ribbon.
Yeah, you're asking if it looked like Norman's issue was like some kind of arcane interference. What you think it is, like your medical history, like it just seems like she's been infected by some sort of toxin,
Hmm.
like just the body.
I'm
You have no idea what the eye stuff was. You don't know if that was related to what you got infected with, or if that was just like weird, or if it might be because of the sheer amount of arcane bullshittery going on around here.
With my herbalism kit, can I attempt to make like an anti-poison?
Oh, like a.
Eh.
I don't think you can do that without knowing what she's infected with.
Alright.
Like, I guess you could like run the gamut and just like try various antidotes that you have on hand.
Olga has a brew in her backpack.
Good brew.
Got some good.
Alcohol
What
is the
does
cure
that-
to all poison.
No. This isn't alcohol.
Even
That's
alcohol.
the weird, shitty.
No, this
grape
isn't alcohol. I just poured two things in his
Sure, you
lab
got your glow
together.
book, right?
Yes.
Alright.
Wouldn't that be
I
a
will
little
just
bit
pour the full body lube into you.
ridiculous?
Yeah.
Slip
yeah.
out of my hands.
So it's got like little particles coming off.
Well, let's
so
see.
Jared's drift globe kind of goes in front of all of you, and it's just kind of like hanging there, shimmering, and it's a lot brighter than it normally is.
I
There's,
guess
like,
I probably left my torch back in the book
Yeah, I was
room.
gonna say
Yeah,
I've had that.
right. Yeah, it didn't fall on the floor. You could try to go back and get
Yeah,
it.
we'll get
It's
that.
not
Yeah,
worth it.
you're carrying
So,
Norman, though.
the drift globe
I
is
am
like,
carrying a person.
Yeah.
as is regular for magic around here, it's like far brighter than it normally is. There's like little shimmering motes of light just like kind of falling off of it almost. It's very beautiful.
That's really pretty.
It's floating in front of you guys, and like I imagine you're on first because you're not carrying two people.
Yes.
Alright, so you can see Jared just kind of like clambering his way through this next door. And it's a kind of a funny sight because he's wearing his big round glasses and he's wearing like weirdly formal white clothing, like some sort of bizarre Indiana Jones type. Dapper Indiana Jones. And
It's one of the Nazis.
no, not like
No.
that. Not like this.
No.
I'm just kind of
Don't do Jared like that.
the globe like drifts into the next room, and you see it's like the floor like for a second it just seems like weirdly like shiny. It's covered in water. There's like a thin layer of water in there. But there is another door at the end.
Sploosh, sploosh.
You're gonna take a step.
No. I'm gonna
chill.
stand there for a second and be like, hey, there's some water on this floor, and you've got shape water, right?
Yes, I have water manipulation magic.
Yes, you can do that. You can make the water into different shapes. Try doing that with this water.
I want to part the thin sea.
Part that thin sea.
So I wanna walk up to like the entrance and I wanna go
Pop down off of Norman.
and I wanna like do that and have one
crack
singular
knuckles.
knuckle just go and then I do some really dramatic like and just have it
So you go like semi-Moses, and you like push your
Just
hand
a
apart.
tiny
Mini
little
Moses.
It does not move.
This is
Don't
blood.
like that.
This is blood.
I want to try to freeze it.
It does not freeze.
I want
Normally
to
the way it works, and as it did with the water you touched earlier, like the way it looks is kind of like in, you know, the bit where Elsa runs across the lake in Frozen.
Mhm.
Like it'll reach down and like the magic will like touch the water, and like it'll just like blossom outwards with these kind of like almost floral looking ice.
Hey, I saw Rise of the Guardians. I know exactly what you're
but I ain't never. I have. I think.
Yeah.
Probably when I was like, I never saw it all the way through.
Okay, it's a
But-
surprisingly good movie
I
with a
know,
lot of
I
detail
know,
and
but-
love put
I don't know
into
what
it
you're talking
anyway.
about. I'm just thinking Guardians
We
of
got
the Cool.
Wait,
so
Rise of the Guardians with, like,
I'm
Jack
thinking Guardians
Frost?
of the Galaxy now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god,
Anyway.
we got so off track. So these just kind of like floral blooms of ice would just kind of spread out across the water. This time, you're like once again weirdly, bizarrely bright and shimmery magic like reaches down and touches the surface of the water. Nothing happens.
Can I
It
pull
doesn't
out
even ripple.
Can I pull out my own water, shape it into a thin sheet, and then like put it on top of the water?
Yeah, you can.
Like it's a
place
disc
it top.
made of other
So
water.
like there's a couple seconds, and then like you hear this like burbling noise and just kind of get sucked underneath.
Do we have like?
And you're standing in it.
No.
you didn't
No.
step into it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it's kind
Wait,
of dark
so,
looking
so
water.
tell me this. Are we above, like?
Yeah,
so
I
the-
don't know what I'm
So
picturing right
you're
now.
standing at the doorway,
Okay.
and yeah, think of it like there's like almost a step down.
There's like a little lip.
Mhm.
Alright. Okay.
It's not like one of those doors that is a little thing to keep rats out. No, it's like it is all level. It's just that once you're actually in the room, there's like a step down,
Okay.
Hmm.
Hey, I've got a potion that makes me
and there is a
float.
door on the other side.
I could probably use that, but I don't know about the rest of y'all.
I do have a potion that makes you float.
What?
Whelp?
Does it just look like water?
It looks like kind of dark water.
Can I take my...
It's once again though, it's really hard to tell in your current lighting. conditions.
Okay, so it's how light is it with the orb?
Oh, it's very bright.
Yeah.
Oh,
But that's the thing. It's
Oh, it
bright
just,
enough
like,
that you can tell
washes
it's
things
clear,
out.
but like think of it like a bright light hanging over a lake at night. Like it's like the thing is like it's too reflective. Like the surface is too reflective to really
okay.
show you a lot about it. But you can see that it's clear, and it only does go like maybe 5-6 inches down,
Can I take out my
which
squirrel...
is kind of like half your height, Penelope. But yeah.
Can I take out my squirrel corpse and cut off one of the legs and toss it into the water?
It's such a bad sentence.
I don't like it.
But you can.
Brand new sentence.
I can bring that
my
back to life.
squirrel corpse.
That you just have.
Oh, sorry, my albino squirrel corpse.
Why do you
Why
have
do you
that and
ha-
I don't?
How do you have
Remember,
that?
you and y'all were walking through the forest.
Get your memories straight,
I
guys.
don't remember anything ever.
He like woke up like 3 months ago. You can't blame him.
He's
Or-
Or
just
actually,
a little baby.
yeah, so, and toss it into the water.
Oh, yeah, you toss it
Yeah,
in.
okay.
So it's the same thing, like, it's like a couple seconds and it just like...
Well.
It just kind of like sinks down, and you cannot see it anymore under the clear surface.
Well, I'm gonna kind of like grab the drift globe and kind of like throw it in your general direction, so it'll like follow y'all around. I'm gonna pull out that floating potion, uncork it, and
Nice,
just
nice.
I'm
toss
going
that
to...
shit
What
back.
did it look like, effervescent and blue?
Yes.
Yeah. So you see Jared like, well, and like take out this glass vial of this like blue, like light blue bubbly potion, and it just like looks fizzy. And he uncorks it, and you hear like this like the kind of the rush of a carbonated beverage. And he hammers that thing back and just begins to like float.
Can I,
Bye!
can I
And
climb
you're like,
on top of Jared?
well,
like, grab
he's
a
kind of
leg?
like up against the ceiling. It's like a helium balloon let
Wait,
go in a
is it like the Willy Wonka thing, like in the first movie where Charlie drank that bubbly thing?
fizzy lifting
Yeah.
drinks? Yeah, it's fizzy lifting drinks.
Anyway.
Jared,
I'm
can
gonna
you
put-
float down and I can like grab onto you? I'm not that
You can
heavy.
move along the ceiling, you can't really go down.
No!
If you like pushed off, maybe.
Oh, anyway, I have idea. Can I shape water so that a brick of water slowly freezes upward?
No,
No?
I feel like that's gaming the system.
Yeah.
But what's wrong
You're
with doing
nerd
that?
pulling.
A lot.
like, it's you can do it. It's gonna take you a long ass time.
Anyway, so I'm just like
Alright.
yeeting my way across
Like,
this room.
I feel
Wait.
like you could do most stuff you
Um,
ask about given the proper time, but this is not great time nor conditions.
I'm putting Norman down
Okay.
on the ground. Way.
Just placed her gently and tenderly in the water.
Goodbye.
Off to sea with you.
The Viking
You
funeral.
just kiss your hand and hold it out.
Definitely not in this mystical liquid.
I'm literally just like, bye. Yeeting
So
myself
like
across
we
this
can't
whole
see
room.
like the squirrel bit at all in there. Like it just like dissolved, or is it
You
just
didn't
like
see what happened. It just like drifted down and you cannot see it anymore.
okay?
Y'all do have the drift globe near you now.
Okay.
Hey, wait, can Helga, can you just lift me up and put me on Jared?
I'm
tall are these
literally
ceilings?
on the ceiling.
You said
Like,
10
this is
But
like-
there is a
probably-
step up,
It's
so
15-ish feet up, and also you're like
I don't know
you
about
can't
that.
really maneuver yourself down. When you get to the opposite, like you can like crawl kind of along the ceiling. When you get to the opposite wall, you'll probably be able to like pull yourself down in through like the lintel of the door.
that's
but-
kind of what I'm doing.
yeah.
Also, like, how long is like the distance of the water thing? Because like, I'm wondering if Helga can just chuck my body over.
I was
Whoa.
thinking the same
So-
thing.
No,
So-
it's like 20 feet.
Chang, one thing, you're unconscious, right? Like I know
Yeah.
you're stabilized, right? So
Yeah.
if damage happened to him,
You
To
won't
her.
die.
I could stabilize her again.
okay. But that would get you very like you could
That would
die
not be
like
good.
with this happening. Okay, I'm just gonna take
Toss me.
Well, I have 14 hit points. As long as it doesn't deal any more damage, then that should be
You
fine.
want me to toss you?
No.
Could she throw me, like, given...
Probably.
I will be over here to catch you.
Just like grab the hair and just
Like a shot put.
like a shot put. But
I'm gonna take the butt of one
everyone,
of
real quick, look at my face.
my.
Yeah.
All
That
right.
won't translate well to an audio medium, but trust me, I really got the point across.
Alright, let's do it.
No.
I have a failsafe. Don't worry, I have a failsafe.
Yeah,
The door is
those
not
failsafe.
yet open, so it'd be very funny if you just like, bounced off.
Oh, is there not like a little platform?
No.
Where am I? Like,
Wait, actually, yeah, no, there is like a step up, like, and out of the water, like, there is a step down.
So
Are
it's
you
that's kind of
sure
where
you want
I
to do
am.
this?
I'll catch you. But it still sounds like a really bad idea.
I'm gonna say it's actually more closer to 10 feet up than 15. 15's small.
So 7 feet. Jared is 5 feet. So that would make for equal math of me just being able to be put on Jared.
Huh?
Look, Jared's
Alright.
5 feet, so 5 feet off the ceiling.
Yeah, no,
Here.
actually, I'm trying to, like, picture, like, how long the foot is.
So this
Probably 15, actually.
Also,
Fifteen.
I'm
I think
not
it's
like
about as big as a
standing
zing around
upright. Like my head's
Alright,
not hitting the
um,
ceiling. I'm like that.
Yeah.
I guess I grab you by the front of the shirt.
No!
Wait. First of all, so math
You get thrown
questions.
into
So
Mystic like
Helga,
that.
7 feet tall. Jared, 5 feet
I'm-
tall.
What?
You're 5. No, you're like 6 feet.
I'm 6'2".
Let's
6
actually
feet
take a call real
tall.
quick.
So.
But also, I'm not standing like this. I'm like that, and here's the
Oh, I
ceiling.
see you're flat.
Yes.
Yeah,
That's the whole
it's
problem.
Like, it's almost like his
Like,
blood
I'm not
has been
slamming-
replaced with helium.
Yeah.
He's, like, up against the ceiling.
Like I'm not
Just
slamming
toss
my.
me up.
Also,
No.
No. All right.
what do you want?
I'm just gonna I'm gonna take the butt like I'm gonna take one of my torches out like one of my unlit torches. I'm just gonna press the why are you making that face?
No, it's cool.
I'm just gonna press the butt of it into the water.
It keeps going down. It should be only, like, maybe 5, 6
I'm
inches
gonna
deep
lift
from
it
what
up.
it's like.
Okay, 再见。
I don't think it...
再见。
You just can't.
Is it gone or is it there?
I think it's still there.
Okay, so
Guys,
what happened?
I think this is like some sort of like portal. Because this is definitely deeper.
Toss me.
I'll catch
Okay.
you. But that doesn't sound like a very good idea.
I grab you by the shirt.
The door isn't open yet! What are you doing?
I'm going to open the
wait,
door.
Open the door yet!
I'm going to open the door.
All right, that's good. We'll wait. We'll wait.
Is the door open?
So Jared is able to painstakingly, well, not painstakingly, it's not very difficult. Kind of like push yourself up. And it's like, y'all are,
gonna be
you're able to like
hilarious.
crawl across the ceiling, and
Like,
it
do
takes
it.
a bit of jumping, but once you get to the end, you're able to like, kind of like grab onto the handle and open the door and kind of like push yourself like
Second
onto the
session player death. Let's go.
Yeah.
good.
Okay.
And you're able to push yourself onto the like the
Like I'm in there now.
the like door frame.
Yeah.
So you're like kind of in the door frame.
I-
And you can see beyond, there's a room, and it's got another plinth at the center. And there
I
is
have
something
full
on it.
confidence
Seems
in
Can't
you.
touch that.
Okay.
Little
So
person.
what just happened?
Are you awake?
And they are
No,
holding something in
I
their
took a
hands.
call.
Oh, so
I'm gonna.
Jared
Leave that
opened the
alone.
door at the
Only
end.
because
I'm
if
gonna
I
be
tried to go
tossed.
into
I
that
stuck
room,
the
it's gonna hit
torch
the ceiling.
into. I stuck one of my dead torches into
It's
it.
not like we have
lifted
a
it out,
boat or
and
some
like it
shit.
went in like really
None of us can
far,
fly.
like further than the water is deep.
Uh-huh.
So
Wait, you
something
know it's
something wax
Yeah.
going on there. Okay, so I'm
What you did
grabbing
was clever.
grabbing Penelope by the front of the shirt.
Not by the shirt, like actually get a hold on me. That's better
Three.
physics.
Well, no, but then I could just like.
What?
I want to land like relatively neatly. I don't want to be spinning
It's
through the
20
air.
feet
Also,
away.
I'm gonna catch you.
All right, that's fine. Yeah,
We're
sure
going-
you are.
I'm going to try to.
We're going more on distance than comfort here.
All right, I'm fine with that. Let's do this.
Just to make sure that, like, just in case.
Is this okay? Is this actually going to
I'm
work?
doing a
No.
What type of roll is this? Strength.
Strength.
Thank you.
Can we have, like,
It can be
advantage on
athletics
this
if you have
guy?
proficiency
How about
in
an
athletics.
attack roll?
I
You have
do.
advantage.
I do have proficiency
Please.
in athletics. Big number.
Was it a nat one?
No.
Okay.
I was a 3, but plus 6, I get a 9. Oh god.
This is like feckin' all over
Over
again.
again.
When we need your strength, it's not there.
Hey, if you
Alright.
need me to annihilate dead things, oh, I'm your
As
gal.
soon as I can tell that I'm not gonna make it, do I notice it as soon as I'm thrown? Pretty much.
I think it happens too fast for you to react in any meaningful way.
Well, I mean, Penelope did like prepare
I'm
to
not gonna
cast a spell. I
kill
guess.
you.
Yeah, I am.
Oh,
I was
it's-
prepared to do a backup plan.
What is it?
Quicken spell Misty Step. No, not Quicken spell, just Misty Step. It's
I-
bonus action.
Don't. Why the fuck didn't you just Misty Step?
Yeah, why the fuck?
I'd rather not use a spell slot.
I don't think. I
You
don't.
could have just Misty stepped
You
all
could've
of us
just-
over.
I
Here's
can't. I can only
what-
take myself.
Yeah, you can only take. Here's what happens. I don't think you can do that mid-air. It's got verbal and somatic components.
Alright, so then I'll do subtle spell.
Still, that's like mental. That's still
I
like.
don't know if this is.
I think
Even though
I was prepared
I was
beforehand.
pretty much preparing to cast
two
it.
things.
I feel like you didn't say that though. So
I'm not gonna kill you. I don't think that's how this would work out.
Hmm.
I'm sorry, Evan. I can
No,
see
okay.
you're sad.
Well,
but
this does make sense.
I just don't think thinking of the logistics of throwing a tiny person like a football. I don't know if
Okay.
yeah.
So, this actually makes sense because people prepare like a lot beforehand, but when they actually do it, they like hesitate and on the spur of the moment they frick up.
not always, and that's a really depressing-
Sometimes that
okay.
happens.
Not always, but it's not like.
Yeah.
It's,
I feel like
I'd
there
say
could be
I'd
lo-
say it's far more common.
I don't think that's why you had
But
the
no,
problem.
I
I
don't
think it's
think-
because you were hurtling through the
Yeah, I
air
think I don't-
rapidly. After you were like punted into
I
a
mean,
pool of water.
I think I like my
You
throw
like
was bad
skid
because
across
I,
it.
I tripped on Norman's body a bit.
Fair. Alright.
Yeah.
So this is
No,
what happened.
it was
You're
just a
like,
weak
Hush,
throw.
hush, shut.
So Helga's like, 3, 2, 1, and you like, but alas, at the last moment, trips a little bit over poor Norman. Oh, wait, I might make a hard move. Wait.
Okay. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no. Am I
Oh,
going
no.
in?
Oh no! There's two options here.
You better pick one, Matt.
Either
Here you go. Make your decision.
no, Nick makes the decision.
Hmm.
So there's two options here.
Yeah.
So you hurl good old Penelope like a little human football across the dark water. One of two things can happen. You trip and accidentally hurl her into the water, or you trip and you're still able to make a decent throw, but you fall forward into the water.
To be fair, she did say she had a plan. Oh man.
Finally, the strength of your character.
But evidently it wouldn't have worked.
Not like you know that though.
Well, yeah, but I
Yeah,
mean...
none of you know that.
We're
Yeah.
retconning it.
That, I mean,
I think go with the Penelope is hurled into the water thing would make more sense.
No, it's not about what makes sense. Both options could happen.
yeah.
Okay.
Can we both go in?
If you would want that. For some strange reason.
I want some help out there on the
You
others.
want to both go in?
Ugh.
I don't want a character death.
I'm not saying it's not an
Well,
option.
What if another
So,
option is that she picks Norman and Norman gets it?
That's what I was initially gonna do, but that's not as good.
Yeah.
So
Or if you really can't decide,
To you.
evens
No,
are
no,
you,
no, it's
odds
up
are-
to Helga.
okay.
It's up to Helga.
no, I'm.
Okay, is this Helga in character making this decision?
Yeah, of course.
Wait
well,
a
it's
minute.
not,
No,
but, you
it's
know.
not.
Yeah.
This is Nick deciding whether.
On some subconscious level, it is.
I'm gonna say, because I don't want to be in a horrible shit pool of hell and spookiness. My good. Sorry.
Alright,
To be fair, that wasn't Helga's decision. It just happened.
sure, yeah. Okay, last question. So it took a bit of time for things to sink, right? It wasn't like instant, like...
Yeah, but they weren't being hurled in.
At like,
Like
full
when he,
speed.
when Helga like dipped her like torch in, it moved as fast as she was like moving it. It wasn't like the water slowed it in any way.
Alright. Okay.
So this is what happens. So Helga,
Can Helga go in?
No.
No. Are we? I already made my decision.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
already
I
made your
mean,
decision.
you already
No
made
going back. I say no going back.
No going back?
Yeah, we already started
We have 3
describing
minutes
it.
left
Well,
of this. I want to
peer
finish
pressure.
this.
so this is what
Fair
happens. You trip.
I do.
Everything's going right up until the moment it's not, and you trip. And your hands slip at the last moment, and Penelope flies a good 9-10 feet before slipping through the clear surface of the water. And it's bizarre. You'd expect some kind of splash, you'd expect some kind of shout, but it's nothing. Like she doesn't even disturb the glassy surface of the water. She just slips through and then she's gone.
I scream, no!
Yeah, sure.
I I
Your
also
scream
do
echoes
that.
around the empty room, but it does not bring her back.
Penelope.
I bend over the water. I'm gonna stick my head in to
Oh,
see what's
dear.
down there.
That's a terrible idea.
You know.
How much to your head?
Just like
It's your face?
my eye, like to eye level.
Alright, you can feel your head graze the bottom of the pool, but, like, you don't, like... I mean, most of your face is just submerged in the normal water. Are you gonna try to go further?
Wait, so like I'm hitting my head on the.
You can, like, feel it. You
I'm
don't know if
literally
it'll
just
stop
like
you if you kept going.
watching this happen. Like, holy shit!
I'm gonna go a bit further.
Wait!
I'm making sure I'm like fully on the ledge.
What?
Okay. There's something intensely bright.
Hey, whoa! I don't know what
Can
you
I-
think you did.
Can I see anyone? Can I see good old Penny?
No.
Any,
You can only see this blinding light.
I'm gonna pull my head out.
Okay.
You're blind now. Enjoy.
Alright. Yeah, so you're able to, like, kind of shake the water, which
Yeah.
feels essentially just like normal water off of your head, and kind of wring it out of your hair.
All right.
And, Norman, you kind of, like, stir to life. You just, like... You're not sure what it was. Maybe it was the shouting. Maybe it's...
Thanks. Oh my god. Shut up. Okay, we just lost Penelope.
Where's Penelope?
She's dead.
Dear old
She
Penelope
went
plunged
into a
into
hole and now
pool.
she's gone.
Wait.
Norman, you're alive.
Wow,
don't
way
know.
to jump to the
You
worst
actually come to
conclusion.
surprisingly fast. You can, like, feel yourself kind of, like, calibrating. And you look around, and, Jared is on, like, the ceiling at the other side of the room.
Hi. Wait, didn't we
and-
already establish that I was?
Yeah, never mind.
Yeah.
He kind of pulled himself down into the door frame, but he's like upside down.
Hey.
And the
You can
and
take
Hell's
his
just,
right
like,
side up.
on her knees at the bottom of the pool, like.
I'm just slapping the water
What
in
have I
anger.
done?
I'm
Wait.
slapping the
He's
water
slapping
in
the water
anger
in
and
fury and
sadness.
Where's Penelope?
She's in the water, and we don't
can
know where
call it
that
that.
goes.
Yeah, it's 10:30, so I say we wrap this up.
Yeah.
Alright.
Penelope, your eyes open, and you are somewhere blindingly bright.
And that's where
And you
it is.
feel like you're underwater, but you can breathe, and you feel like you're being held up on all sides, and you hear this voice. And you don't hear it through your ears, you just hear it in your head, and it's like, who are you? It's been so long since we've had a visitor.